Senator Hoeven.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Appreciate you holding this hearing today. In the Ag Approps bill this year for 2022, we included $1 million for a cattle contract library pilot program to be administered by the Ag Marketing Services. So, Mr. Summers, can you give us an update on implementation of that cattle contract library?
Yes, sir. Thank you for that question. We've started. As Mr. Green has referred to a couple of times, we took a team from AMS and we went to Kansas City last week and we did a public meeting, invited stakeholders from across the livestock sector to come and visit with us about what they would like to see in this cattle contract library pilot. So we have started the design phase. We started collecting information from our stakeholders. Congress did exempt us from notice and comment rulemaking for the development of this pilot, gave us until September 30th, 2023 to get the pilot up and running. We believe we'll meet that deadline no problem. We also believe we'll have a chance to operate this pilot for several months so we can learn from it and hopefully come back and if the committee's interested, talk about the lessons learned from the operation of that pilot and how it may inform future cattle contract library if Congress decides to pass that legislation.
You say launch in September of 23. Can you get it done before that?
Well, 23 is when the money expires. We're going to get the pilot up and running before that.
So when do you think you're going to launch it?
I hope by the first of the year or near the
by the first of the year. And then you'll be back to tell us how it's going, right? How
Correct.
It's going to work and how it's going?
I think that is the reason for a pilot.
Yep. So first of the year, and you'll let us know how it's going. That's good to hear and very much appreciated. How about as far as making it permanent, will you also have a sense of what kind of additional resources that you'll need to do that? As you know, that's part of this bill is setting up a permanent program. So you see this pilot as transitioning into the pilot program transitioning into a permanent program and what you need to do to make it work and what resources you need to make it work, right?
I think the pilot would inform a permanent cattle contract library if we get legislation that establishes a permanent cattle contract library.
Yeah.
It would definitely inform not only how we provide the information, but also the resources needed to operate it.
Right, so get you off and running.